I know it's a tough shoes to fill.
It is tough shoes to fill.
Tough shoes to fill. You know that old phrase?
Here we go. It's the Pompey Pod with Mike and Dan. Hello, Dan. How are you?
Terrific. How are you?
Excellent. Yes, very, very good. And it is the season to be jolly. And due to that, I'm wearing my Pompey Christmas jumper.
What wanker bought you that?
A bunch of wankers, actually. But yes, gratefully received. And it is the season to be jolly again. Back on the South Coast, 2 away games have happened since we were last mourning the travesty against Blackpool, and 2 away games, 0 goals conceded, 5 goals scored. So it's been a happy week for the Blues, back top of the league. So it's all good, and it was just a blip. It just goes to show that it was just a blip against Blackpool. I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No need to lose our sheet.
No. Panic over.
Panic over, indeed.
Back to the top.
Panic over. Let's talk about those 2 games. First of all, Burton in the week. Strange game in many ways. I thought it wasn't our best.
Yeah.
Martin starting on the left and Kamara starting on the right. I liked Kamara on the right. Well, how did you see that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remind myself of what happened in that game. But yeah, Kamara, he was good first half, wasn't he? In fact, he was good for most of the game. He looked quite dangerous, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we looked. Against our old boy David Snedden.
Against David Snedden.
Left back.
Yeah, he did well, did he?
He did. He did all right. Obviously, he won the penalty, which gave us the lead. I thought it was a little bit of a kind of, I suppose you expected as well after getting smashed by Blackpool, but it was a little bit of a nervous performance, wasn't it? Good to see Pat back. I thought Pat was good in midfield alongside Robertson.
Yeah, I thought they were both good.
Quite surprised to see Sadie start, but actually I thought he did quite well.
Yeah, did all right.
Because he was a bit erratic, wasn't he, against Blackpool? I thought, I thought he had a decent game. Had a big say in the second goal.
Yes, I think I prefer him as an impact sub, but yeah, he did all right. I think they did what they needed to do, didn't they?
Yes. Yeah, and it was nicely worked second goal, I think. Obviously coming back through Sadie, played out wide to Kamara, overlapped from Rafferty. Yeah. And nicely finished by our boy Alex for his first Pompey goal, first senior goal, I believe.
Yeah. And it was nice to have it was pretty comfortable, wasn't it? Burton had a few sort of half chances, but I think they had a couple early, didn't they? They had a couple in their first half where
their right winger looked
shots at the. Yeah, he was all right, wasn't he?
He looked quite decent.
What's his name?
But then he faded. He faded quite. Baha. Yeah. He faded. I thought his effort in the first half was around about half an hour and 20 minutes in, where he cut in between 2, kind of drove inside a little bit, had a shot from distance. Yeah. Fairly comfortable save, I think, for the keeper, but it had nice power on it, didn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I thought we were a little bit nervous, but I think, like I say, to be expected. I have to say, I think Burton were probably one of the worst teams we've played, though. That said, I think they were pretty poor all round, weren't they?
Yeah, they weren't great.
Kamara pretty much did to Seddon what the Blackpool winger did to Sparks at the weekend.
Yeah,
just kind of couldn't live with him.
Yeah. No, good win. Like you say, after the defeat of Blackpool, it was good to clean sheet and 3 points was good. Yeah.
It came at a cost, obviously, with Bishop going off just before. Well, he actually went off at half time, but getting injured just before half time. The Burton commentators kind of chuckled, saying, "Oh, he'll be back up in a minute." But I kind of knew it wasn't just Bishop's not the sort of player to stay down, is he? When if there's not a problem, But and although he did get up and he limped around for a little bit, it was quite clear that he was in trouble, wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't look good. I was just having another look to see if there'd been any update, and the most recent thing is that Mousinho said it's not the terrible news that everybody was fearing.
They reckon about a month, don't they?
Yeah, but we'll see.
I think that's still quite a big miss, and I know a lot of people are quite keen for Yengi to get his chance, and we'll talk about Yengi after we talk about the Northampton game. But he is. I think he's still a big miss. I think he's now going to miss if he's out for a month. Let's say it's exactly a month, for example. That means he'll probably be back for maybe Leyton Orient, which means he's going to miss 6 league games plus the Wimbledon Cup game. Yeah. I think that's quite a big chunk, isn't it? And I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I don't think. I mean, Yengi's a different sort of player, isn't he? So he's not as strong as Bishop. Bishop does. I know I say it quite a lot, but Bishop does so much work off the ball, and putting himself about, winning free kicks, just laying the ball off, setting the ball. So it's. I know it's a tough shoes to fill.
It is tough shoes to fill.
Tough shoes to fill. You know that old phrase?
It's made out of really thick leather.
Yeah, tough shoes to fill.
Tough shoes to fill there from for Yengi. Yeah. What did you think of him in the second? Let's talk about his performance against Burton firstly. So he got the whole of the second half. Thoughts?
What did you do? Can't remember. You do anything?
Didn't do a lot, to be fair. He didn't have many chances, did he? He didn't have too much of a chance. Excuse me 1 second. Easy. Okay, so good win. Let's move on to Northampton.
Yes.
I thought. I know you've seen the goals and things.
I've seen the goals. Yeah, I didn't get to see the game.
Did you see the lead up to the first goal? The Yengi header, which went off, and they gave a corner, which I thought was quite clearly a goal kick.
Yeah, and I only saw the one replay of it, and I did hear the Pompey commentators saying, I think it was Guy Whittingham saying, we were lucky to get a corner from that. Yeah. So I didn't think it was the first time I saw it. No, I didn't think so. And but that said, we got it. Raggett at the back post, nice header at the back post for the Rags. All the goals really, although I thought we were dominant and I thought we were very, very worthy of our 3-0 win, could quite comfortably have been more. All the goals kind of came from mistakes from them though, didn't they? Yeah. Leaving Raggett so free at the back post being mistake number 1. But he took it very well. Yeah. Did what he does. Did what he does, yeah. Leave Raggett free at the back post, he will certainly trouble you. Second goal was nicely worked, but again, it came from their goal kick, so the keeper cleared it. I can't remember who first intercepted it, possibly Robertson. And then a little ball over the top, again, I think from Sadie, nicely finished by Lane. Yeah, it was, good. I always find it makes it much easier for you, doesn't it, when the goalie comes out that far? Yeah. Just think, stand your line, mate. Because once he's knocked it past you, then... Oh, he's come belting out as well, hasn't he? And he's bearing in mind, Lane obviously shot from outside the area. So I think the keeper was slightly outside the area himself, wasn't he? So I think it was, Keeper's not even got the option of hands then, has he? So it's like, what are you doing? He's never getting to that ball first. So was he attempting to go like for a slide challenge? But still, it was well taken by Lane. Yengi could have had a goal in this game. He actually took it round the keeper. Probably should have scored. Gave himself a bit of a difficult angle. Hit the crossbar. I think that was still at 1-0, but probably should have scored there. But still did well. Good movement. Yeah. Good did first he play all right? I thought he played okay. I thought he did all right. He did put himself around. He's noticeably got more pace than Bishop, but Bishop's not known for his pace, is he? But I thought he did okay. I thought he linked up quite well with Sadie at times. I liked obviously Martin started against
against Burton, and then was replaced by Lane for the latter stages. But Lane and Kamara played, or Kamara right, Lane left, and I like that. I thought there was more balance. I thought Lane looked very good on the left. I think Kamara suits the right more, and so I like to see that continue. If I'm honest with you. Yeah.
Do you think that's what he'll go with against Bolton?
I think so. It's a big game, isn't it? I think it's a real test. What I also liked against Northampton, although they did have a few chances, I thought we were excellent. I thought we were excellent throughout. I think Sparks had stepped up his game. It clearly learnt from the mauling he got against Blackpool.
Yeah,
he was much better. He's much more aggressive in his challenges. A little bit too aggressive at times, but kind of got away with it. Yeah. I thought Robertson and Pack in the midfield were excellent. Robertson just ran the game enough. It's just quality, isn't he? Just getting better and better every game.
Man of the match again?
It's difficult because obviously Lane scored twice. So, but I suppose so. Games do. Yeah. He created the second goal, so goals win games. But I would just give it to Robertson. I think he was just different class. Different class. And one thing that you would have enjoyed, we spoke about Will Norris a couple of weeks ago, I think. Well, did you see the Barnsley goal against? I think it was against Wickham in the last minute where.
Yeah.
Well, firstly, just quickly, foul for you or not?
When I first saw it, I thought, well, it's soft, but it's a foul. But then when I saw the replays, I thought, oh no, it's he barely touched it. So good. I'm glad it wasn't given.
Yeah.
Is that what you thought? Or?
What Norris was doing was that. I could see. I think it's one of those. If it hadn't been given, you'd see why he's not giving it, because he does kind of put both hands on him, but the keeper just goes down like a sack of spuds, doesn't he? I think it's clearly play of time. But what Norris was doing against Northampton, every time the ball went back to him, as in a back pass, he was just stood there between, just waiting for them to close him down. And sometimes it'd be like 20 seconds, and he wouldn't do it. He literally wouldn't even attempt to knock it out anyway. He just wait for them to close him down. He then got booked
when we were winning, was it?
I think we were only 1-0 up. It was early. It was from early in the game.
Yeah.
So we were only like 1-0 up, maybe at the time. Maybe not even 1-0. But it was just really. It was really annoying. Really annoying.
Yeah.
Luckily, he was then using the ball well when he did then use it, but it was kind of infuriating to a degree. And he then got booked for taking too long over a goal kick, which again was understandable. He kind of put the ball down, went to take it, kind of didn't take it, then kind of walked up to the ball again, and then threw it over to Raggett as if to say, "Oh no, you take it instead." And it's like,
see that sort of shit annoys me. I think the other one, if it's in play, I think you're well within your rights to do it. You're well, it's up to the opposition to come and close you down. It's not good to watch, but
no.
I don't dislike that too much. But yeah, if it's a goal kick and you're doing all that shit, come on, mate. He's a bit silly, isn't he, lately? Isn't he, Norris? Just a bit silly. Stop being silly. Go back to what you were doing.
At the beginning of the season, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where it's come from. It just seems to be a bit of a strange sort of arrogance. Don't get me wrong. I think he performed well. He did flap at one, to be fair. Did flap at one at the far post, but other than that, I thought he did all right.
But see, he wasn't even doing that early part of the season, was he? I'm sure he wasn't. But it seems to be like he's doing sort of a silly little mistake each game now. So
little flappy flaps.
Yeah.
Used to go out with someone called that. That was a nickname.
Flappy flaps. Yeah.
Flappy flaps. Yeah. Yeah. My sister was called Wizard's Sleeve.
Yeah.
Anyway. Two wins back to back top of the league. Obviously, we've now played a game more, but we've got Bolton coming to town next Monday. I assume that's on the Sky Telly box.
Yep.
I guess that's why it's on the Monday night. It's a nice journey for them on a Monday night, isn't it?
Yeah, shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big one, that one, isn't it? Big one.
Yeah. How big do you think? Do you think it's one of those that if we lose, then that's not that's it. But I mean,
that's it.
It's obviously Bolton's to lose if they do win that game. But
yeah,
plays out. What? Go Go on.
Yeah, I think
what's your thoughts?
if we lose, and the run that Bolton are on, I think it'll be a bit of a kick in the teeth. I think it'll be a sort of they're going to overtake us. Yeah, they will overtake us anyway. But
they'll go back top of the game in hand, won't they?
Yeah, and then it will be tough for us to catch them up the way they're playing. Yeah. But I don't see any reason why not. I don't see any reason why we can't get the 3 points. A draw. I don't know whether we're happy with a draw, but
you'd take it.
Yeah, I think I would take it at the minute. With the players out and the fact that Bolton are on a good run, I don't think a draw will be too disappointing.
Okay. So Morel will be back. Would you play him? Would you start? Would you pop him back in the side?
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it? Because you would only put Morel and Pack in the you wouldn't put either of those as the cam. So if you are bringing Morel back in, which is probably what he will do, is he'll put Morel and Pack in and Robertson in the cam position, which I don't dislike, but he has been very good where he's been playing. So maybe he will play a bit deeper. Maybe we'll sort of play with a 3 in midfield, and Robertson might just push on every now and then. I don't
think that'd be a bad thing, would it?
No, I don't think so. It depends how Bolton play. I don't know. I mean, a lot of teams are playing wing backs, and we might not need 3 in there. And if you've got 3, Pack and Morel, Robertson really should be pushing on, I think, out of those 3.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. There you go. It is difficult next. Robertson is playing so well. Morel, that said, was in really good form up until the red. Pack, I think, is doing well since he's been back in. I thought he looked really, really good against Northampton. Cobblers, as they kept saying on the commentary every 10 seconds. Cobblers. But it's difficult. It's good to have that choice, I think. I think it's good to have the choice back in there. One thing I think which was really good against Northampton and to a lesser degree against Burton is the fact that we do have these injuries and we still looked fairly comfortable. I think it's a good sign that we obviously have a bit of depth in our squad now. We are a little bit thin at the moment. As old Redknapp would say, we are a bit down to our bare bones, aren't we? But,
and I think the difference is with somebody pointed out on social media the other day that the subs bench looks a bit weak now, whereas when we were full strength, we had players on the bench where we thought, oh, that's all right, they come on.
Change game.
But now it's a sort of a case of you've got your best 11 out there, and you'll only make subs if need be.
Yes, I agree. I think that's right. And I think that showed against Northampton. They left it quite late before bringing on Stevenson, even though the game was won very early. I think Stevenson probably could have got a few more minutes. Maybe rested Robertson a bit, but then you've got to think you haven't got a game again for another 9 days. So is there a need to rest him? Maybe there's not. He's only a young player. I don't want him to get injured. Do you want to predict the Bolton game, or should we not do that for fear of jinx?
No, we can't jinx anything, can we? We don't. Let's go for. I think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be a 1-1. Yeah. I think 1-1. That's some fucking sky, isn't it, Mike? So just 4-0 Bolton. Then there you go.
The Sky curse. You think the Sky curse will be there?
I hope not. Well, no, we won early. We won against Exeter, didn't we? Was it Exeter? Yeah. On Sky earlier this season. With them. Oh no, the Cheltenham game, the FA Cup game. That wasn't Sky, was it? So maybe it's Sky. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I think. Yeah. 1-1. Okay. 1-1. Yeah. Or 1-0. Bishop.
We then got a little run. It'll be good. Do you know what would be good if we do beat Bolton?
Yeah.
The chances of being top still early into next year are pretty good. I think you look at the run that we've then got: Shrewsbury away, Fleetwood at home, Bristol Rovers away, Exeter away, Stevenage home, Cheltenham away, Leyton Orient at home. They're all games that you look at them and you think, and maybe previously you'd look at them and you go, oh, okay, we're a little bit inconsistent, aren't we? And we'd pick up a couple of defeats in those sort of games. But this season, I can't see us losing any of those games, unless we're really undone or we get injuries or any further injuries. I can't see us losing any of those. And then even after that, you then got Fleetwood, Port Vale, Northampton, Carlisle. We've got a run of like 10 games there that are all really winnable. Yeah, so that could take us all
like before the season, you'd expect sort of a couple of defeats in there, wouldn't you? Some draws, 3 or 4 draws, a couple of defeats, maybe a couple of wins. But those now you're looking at 30 points. You'd be looking at
25 plus.
Yeah, you'd be disappointed not to get more than 20 points out of those. Really.
So I think if we do manage to get a win against, and I know that sounded as if like we're the real underdogs, and I know we're not, but they're obviously in very good form, aren't they? Bolton, and we didn't do particularly well against them last year, did we?
No.
If my memory serves. So I don't know. I think it'd be an excellent platform if we can beat them going into that run of 10 games, 6 points clear, even if they've still got a game in hand.
Yeah,
couldn't it? It could hit. Could be time.
Yeah.
Start ascending. Good. Okay, let's move on. Good wins. Oh, that, by the way, those two victories took our away form to 15 games unbeaten.
15?
15 away games, sorry, unbeaten. 15 away games, yeah. Again, going back to March.
Was that?
I was going to ask you.
Barnsley?
It was, yes, Barnsley, 3-1, yeah, that's right. Good shout. Good, quick sense of knowledge. Well done.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. You are the knowledge.
Have you got a quiz for me? Because we'll soon show the other side.
Yeah. Well, do you know what I've got? And it is another play your Pompey Cards Right.
Yeah.
But I think it's a tricky one. But I think you're going to do it. It's on a similar theme to last week's one.
Okay.
And I'll go straight into it, shall I?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, do it.
And I've got some pictures for you as well. So.
Oh, good.
Let's just present this, and then I'll share my screen. Here we go. Present. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Here we go. And guess who's up first?
Oh,
you wouldn't even believe it, would you? DJ's in the house. Okay, so what we got going on here, like I say, similar to last week. Last week was international or England caps rather, whilst playing for Portsmouth. This week is just international caps. Portsmouth players who have international caps. I want you to tell me whether the next player has more or less than the previous. So we know David James. I start with him because we know his, because we talk about him often. 53 caps for England over a 48-year period. So let's see. Next up is Shaggy. Good old DA.
I remember it well.
Did Darren Anderton have more or less than 53 England caps? Kept David Beckham out of the team for a while, didn't he?
Yeah.
For quite a while, in fact.
He did have quite a few, didn't he? 52, I don't think he had more than 53. I think, so we're talking, 96, he was in that team a lot. This was 92. So it was when he joined Tottenham, wasn't it, really? So it was after that, 93, 94, 96, 50. No, it's going to be close, isn't it? It's going to be close, but I'm going to go just not.
Just not, okay.
Just not.
So David James, 53. Darren Anderton, 30. You're right to go lower. Yeah. Next up, from Darren Anderton in the 90s to Joe Morrell. Vertically challenged Welsh midfielder, 6'2", apparently. 7,000 people watched that video, by the way, that little clip.
Did they?
7,000 people watched the Joe Morrell "Is he 6'2" clip. Don't know
Why
why
did
it's went mad.
Oh, you got 7,000 unlikes.
7,000 views, watches. So Joe Morrell, like you say, anyone who's Welsh could get caps for Wales, couldn't they?
Anyone.
Me and you would have got Welsh caps if we were. We were Welsh.
So what? 30? Did you say?
30 is the number to beat, higher or lower?
I'm going to go. Oh, you'd think it'd be higher, so I'm going to go just lower. 28.
Just lower.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Just lower.
Yeah.
Joe Morrell has 37 Welsh caps, just higher.
That's me trying to be clever, isn't it? Don't try and be clever.
Overthinking it, Dan.
Yeah, don't overthink it. Just give the right answer.
Don't overthink it. Right. Next up, this player. Obviously, he infuriated or he wowed you, didn't he? He was either amazing or he was dog turd. There's no in between. He never had an average game. He was either brilliant or he was tripe. Anyway, John Utaka. How many Nigeria caps did he have?
I do remember his first
more
game,
or less.
What a signing he had. What a player this is. Do you remember that? I think it was against Bolton, wasn't it? Bolton at home.
Was that his first game, was it?
It was Bolton,
yeah, I do remember him. Yeah, I do remember that Bolton game. He was superb, wasn't he? He was lightning rapid.
And you were like, oh, who's this guy? He's going to score loads. So Nigeria, I reckon he's, go on, a little bit more. 47, would you believe?
Is that how old he is it? 47?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's how many caps he's got.
49, in fact. 49 caps. You're right to go higher.
Yay.
49 caps. And then, final one. So this is for your not quite clean sweep. Good old Lassie Diarra.
My favourite player.
He was brilliant, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. I don't know, but it's close between him and Brozanecki for me.
Yeah.
Favourite player in the Pompey shirt.
Yep.
Watching them
actually talent,
do their thing.
Wise.
Yeah.
I think, so 40, what we saying, 49?
49.
See, I reckon he's one of those you think he should have more, but then you look at the French team.
He was around the same sort of time, the tail end of Vieira, wouldn't he? Tail end of Petit's sort of time.
You're trying to lead you towards a lower, aren't you? So
I'm not leading there anyway.
I'm going to go lower than 49. He's only got
lower than 49 for the game.
28. That's all he's got.
28.
Yeah.
He's got 34. You're right to go lower. 34. That's described. If he was English, he'd about 100 caps. Comfortably 100 caps.
No, he would have been hounded. He would have been hounded by the media.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good point. Yeah, they'd have dug up a load of stuff.
Too good. Yeah.
But yes. There you go.
Well, I've got a wondrous quiz for you.
Have you? Lovely.
But it's not Pompey based, I'm afraid, which is the first one of the season that isn't Pompey based. Okay. But you've heard of the quiz show Deal or No Deal, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, this is Dean or No Dean. So I'm going to read you 10 facts about Mike Dean, the referee.
Okay, right.
And you've got
to say before we do Dean or No Dean, which I love, by the way, it's very good. But Deal or No Deal is just the most popular nothing TV show.
I hate it.
There's no basis. Oh, what do you think? Whoa, what's your tactics?
Yeah.
What's your tactics? I'm going to open a bunch of boxes. That's what I'm going to do. And I hope that the one I stick with.
I've got a feeling I've got a red. Well, yeah, of course you fucking know, because it's 50-50, you bellends. I've got a feeling it's going to be red or blue. And it's the fact that they feel that they're owed, I deserve to win this 100 grand. For doing what? Opening a fucking box? You're not answering any questions. You're not doing anything, are you? You're not working for your money. Just staying in a hotel every night for 6 weeks. You pricks.
Open a bunch of boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dean or No Dean? Let's do this.
I like it. On it myself.
Mike Dean.
Dean or No Dean. Right. So I'm going to read you 10 facts or quotes that either Mike Dean has said or is about him, and you have to tell me whether they are true or false. It's as simple as that. Okay. Ready? First one is a quote. I'm a bit like Marmite, actually. People either love me or they hate me, except not many players love me. So I suppose I'm more like chopped liver.
True. Yeah, you said that. Definitely.
Yeah? That's false. I made it up.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Next one. Okay. He once gave a no-look yellow card to a player.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And if that's in some sort of if that's in a
look it up.
If that's in it was in a real game, not in like a testimonial.
No, look it up. If I should have done video clips, but look it up. Basically, he was. I think he was booking someone else, or he was talking to someone else, and a player runs in and starts jabbering in his ear, and he just goes like that, just carries on talking to them, and just waves a yellow card like that, and then just pops it back. No look, the old no look yellow. So that's 0 out of 2 thus far.
Look at it.
You've got 10 of these, by the way.
Okay, go on. Right.
Before the Premier League professionalised its referee system in 2001, Mike worked in a chicken slaughterhouse.
I happen to know this is true. I know this is true. I heard him on a podcast once, and yes, he did.
It's true. Well done.
Yeah.
In 2019, Dean issued the 100th red card of his career as a Premier League referee to Manchester United's Ashley Young, making him the first referee in Premier League history to reach the 100 red cards milestone.
True.
It is true. Well done.
Oh, I was thinking there's a lot of detail in there. I thought maybe there's too much detail.
Wasn't it? Right. This one's a bit smaller. In 2021, I don't know why I'm laughing because this isn't funny. If it's true, in 2021, Dean and his family received bomb threats following 2 controversial decisions. That's bomb threats.
Okay. The only reason I'm laughing is when you said this one's a bit smaller. I was thinking back to that girlfriend of mine. That's what she used to say to me. Bomb threats? Did he? No.
Dean and his family received bomb threats.
No.
It is true, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah. So poor old Dean, poor old Mike and his family. Right. In 2019, while sending off a Bournemouth player, he uttered the words "off your pop."
Yeah, true. Yeah, he did.
Yep, that is true. And you can look that one up as well. In 2020, he was quoted as saying, "I get a lot of stick from people saying that I try to take all the limelight, but I'm in the middle of the pitch and I'm the best referee in England. What else am I supposed to do?"
He didn't say that. Oh, did he? No, he didn't. No.
Want to hear it again? No?
Yeah. No,
I get a lot of stick from people saying that I tried to take all the limelight, but I'm in the middle of the pitch and I'm the best referee in England. What else am I supposed to do?
No, he didn't say that.
You're right. He didn't say it. He once went to a Premier League Christmas fancy dress party as Sir Alex Ferguson, where he painted his face red and wore an oversized watch.
No, he didn't. No, that's something you'd make up.
Of course he didn't. You can't offend Sir Alex like that. In 2021, he was rewarded with a golden whistle and stopwatch by the FA for services to football.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably right.
No, that's bullshit. And the last one, his first Premier League red card was given to Tiny Toon trumpet-playing Peruvian Norberto Solano in 2001.
Tiny Toon.
Tiny Toon trumpet-playing Peruvian.
Yeah, go on.
It's true. Well done. So 1, 2,
it
3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 out of 10. Well done.
That's not bad, is it?
Not bad.
Does Nobby Solano actually play the trumpet?
Yeah, I thought it's quite well known that he played the trumpet, wasn't it?
I don't know. I never saw him do it. He didn't do it when he walked out on the pitch, did he?
No. But then I can't think of anything. Who else played an instrument?
Petr Cech never came out playing his drums, did he?
Exactly. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Gareth Ainsworth doesn't have a stupid fucking metal haircut. Oh yes, he does.
he lasted a long time at QPR, didn't he?
Yeah. What I really wanted was I was going to look up some Mike Dean quotes, and I thought, well, that'd be quite funny. Just do loads of quotes by him, and then have some fun making some up. But he's just rarely ever said anything of any amusement, which is other than off your pop. And
off your pop.
Yeah. So
okay.
I just had
I think he probably has. He probably has since he's retired, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he does a lot of telly now, doesn't he?
Yeah, there was nothing even funny in the VAR stuff that he did. So
okay, fair dues. Okay, there you go. I like that. Dean or no Dean?
It was more about the title, wasn't it, than the content?
Yeah,
a bit like those many years ago on Twitch. Remember that program?
It was more. What was the what? Sorry.
Only Fools on Horses. Do you remember that?
Only Fools on Horses. No.
Yeah, so it was like a game show where I think they got celebrities to ride horses around an indoor track thing.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, exactly. The fact you don't remember it shows that it was just basically somebody gone in with that title and gone, what about this? Only Fools on Horses.
They had a Partridge moment.
Yeah. Don't care what's in it. Let's commission that straight away.
Here's another series. Okay, so that's good. That's good. I'm gonna have to spice it up a little bit more, aren't I? Rather than the same old higher or lower. We're gonna have to change it up. Anyway,
you need to do content, all the editing, and do a good quiz as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. Well, we will be back next week. We'll probably be a little bit late next week, although because the Bolton game, so we won't record. We normally record on a Monday or sometimes a Sunday, but we'll probably record on a Tuesday next week. Why don't you get in contact with us? Why don't you tell us your favourite Mike Dean moment, or your favourite Portsmouth player, as we've said, as Diarra and Pozanecki. Who's the best Pompey player you've seen in the flesh? Let us know at the Pompey Pod on YouTube or / Pompey Pod on Facebook or at Pompey Pod on X. Terminator X. Okay, that's the Pompey Pod for this week. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.